Welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today we're looking at this class right now because this is the class I'm using and it's kind of a crazy class. I just kind of threw it together because the last two guns I needed to get camos for in their groups. For the snipers I needed the Atlas 20mm. I think I needed headshots. And for the shotguns I needed the Bulldog, which I still need. I'm not done the Bulldog yet. But I put these two together just willy-nilly, and it's actually a really awesome class, and I definitely suggest it to you guys. So this gameplay is of me using that class, that exact class, and I found that it's actually quite effective no matter what sniper you're using. Run a shotgun in the secondary. Just make sure you have fast hands. If you do not have fast hands, then you're screwed, especially with the Atlas 20mm, because it takes like 20 years to take out another gun if you're using the Atlas 20. Maybe that's why it's called the Atlas 20mm. But it's actually really great gameplay. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about today is getting your sniper camo challenges completed. I know the snipers are kind of a hard one to do, especially when most people just use the Morse, and then they're like, oh, I really wish I could get all my snipers done. But some of the snipers are really hard to use. NA45, we're looking at it because it's really hard to get some of your camos done with that thing. I was stuck on that thing for a long time. But basically what you got to do for your long shots, I will be making another video later about assault rifles, and it'll pertain to the same idea. You're going to want to go in the Havoc playlist, go into Havoc Team Deathmatch, because objective modes, there's too many people running around different areas and stuff. But if you go into Havoc TDM and just spam the hell out of Sideshow, because Sideshow, it's like the sledgehammer gods have looked down and said, oh, these long shots are really hard to get for some of these guns. Let's make a map that every single kill you get in the entire game is going to be a long shot. And they made the map Sideshow, and it really is. All you have to do is get up on a roof at the back, and you can go crazy with your long shots. I think I've had 20 plus long shots in a single game on there with a sniper rifle, because it's such a slow, it's kind of like a slow paced map, because most people run snipers on that map, and they can kind of you can chill in the back and snipe long range across the map at each other, and you get all your long shots like really quickly on that map. That's how I was finishing up my long shots and my headshots on the Atlas 20mm actually, because the headshots are the same deal. If you get into a spot where you can kind of just camp it out, like to get your camo challenges with the snipers done, you really want to act like a real sniper. You're not going to be a hero and run up and try quick scoping and stuff. I mean, you can, but it'll take a lot longer if you're trying to quick scope people across the map and stuff. But if you're actually going to be like an old man sniper and sit at the back of the map and camp it out, you will have a lot better time getting your headshots and your long shots, which are the two major camo categories for your sniper rifles. The other things you need are double kills. Those are actually quite easy with the Atlas 20mm, and with the Moors, I'd say they're pretty easy. Just shoot two guys in a row, because you reload super quick with that weapon. For the Lynx, I'd recommend hardcore, because hardcore with the Lynx is always a one-shot kill on hardcore. So if you go on hardcore and you shoot two guys in a row like really quick, because that thing has super fast fire rate, you can get two guys really quick with that. For the NA45, I recommend danger close, obviously, and don't aim for players when you're using the NA45. I'm probably going to make a problem camo video just for the NA45, because I had such a rough time with it, but I did figure out the way to use that the best. And what you need to do with that is not actually shoot at the people, but shoot at the ground, because for most of you should know that if you shoot near the first bullet with the second bullet, it explodes. Well, if you shoot an enemy and then you miss that enemy the second time but hit the ground right next to them, it won't explode. You have to hit them twice if you hit them. So basically what I ended up doing with the NA45 was kind of double jumping up into the air and then shooting the ground right next to where an enemy was. And for the long shots and headshots, I just go for headshots, because it's a one-shot headshot all the time. So that's how you get your headshots with and long shots with the NA45. I'm thinking about what other camo challenges there are for the sniper rifles. Bloodthirsties. You can actually exploit a little trick I know is where you use a completely different gun. Run over what is it called? The one where you have two primary weapons. Anyways, and you can actually use like an ASM-1, get your first 4 kills, and then take out the sniper rifle and get the last kill, and it counts as a bloodthirsty for that gun, because it only counts. It gives you the medal for whatever gun you're holding at the time. So if you use any other gun and then take out the sniper rifle for the last kill, you'll get that one, and you'll get your bloodthirsty pretty quick. Some sniper rifles like the Atlas 20mm and the Moors, you shouldn't have a problem getting those bloodthirsties because they're one-shot kills most of the time, and you can go pretty beast. As long as you're good at sniping, you can do really well with those snipers. But with NA45 and Lynx, it's kind of harder to get those bloodthirsties, and it's definitely understandable that you might need to use an ASM-1 or something and switch out to the sniper at the last second. I'm trying to think of what other ones there are. I can't really think right now. But I will have more videos and stuff out about problem camos. Definitely check out those playlists. And don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Head over to cjgrips.com. Use my code BTIDE, BTIDE, for 5% off. And as always, check out the gang website, gangfamily.webs.com. Thanks a lot, guys. See you in my next video.